We got a handful of songs to sing you. Can't stop my voice when it longs to sing you. New songs and blues songs and songs to bring you happiness, no more, no less. Ba-do-ba-do-da, ba-do-da, ba-do-da, do-do. Ba-do-da-do-da, ba-do-do.
Hello there.
2, 3, 4.
Say hello to our friends, Keith.
Oh, hello.
What are you doing? Counting your fingers? You should have 10. You managed to play the guitar just then.
Oh, yes, I've got 10. I counted them this morning when I got up. Now, what I'm doing, I'm trying to count the number of letters in supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Auntie Muse says there's 34. That makes it the biggest word in the world.
Well, it's the most difficult word I've ever tried to say, and you managed it just then.
Just.
Let's see if we can sing it.
Good idea. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Diddly-lum-diddly, diddly-lum-diddly. 'Cause I was afraid to speak when I was just a lad. My father gave me nose a tweak and told me I was bad. And then one day I found a word that saved my aching nose. The longest word I'd ever heard, and this is how it goes. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Diddly-lum-diddly, diddly-lum-diddly.
He travelled all around the world, and everywhere he went, he'd use his word and all would say, there goes a clever gent. When dukes and maharajas pass the time of day with me, I use me special word and then they ask me out to tea. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Diddly-lum-diddly, diddly-lum-diddly. So when the cat has got your tongue, there's no need for dismay. Just summon up this word and then you've got a lot to say.
Better use it carefully, 'cause it could change your life. One day I used it to my girl, and now my girl's my wife. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. There, that was fun, wasn't it?
Yes.
Now I think we ought to see a picture, because nobody could really draw a supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
That's true. I've never even seen one.
Nope.
But I have seen Sooty lots of times on the television. And here he is, drawn by Sharon Wiltshire.
It's a lovely one. Does Sharon want us to sing a Sooty song?
No, she's asked us to sing Teddy Bear's Picnic for her
yes.
little sister, Amanda Jane. And it's your turn to sing.
It is, that's right. But before I sing the song, I must show you this picture by Jonathan Grogan. His teddy bears are deep in the woods, but you can see their house isn't far away. Well done, Jonathan. Here's your song. If you go down in the woods today, in for a big surprise. If you go down in the woods today, you better go in disguise. For every bear that ever there was will gather there for certain, because today's the day the teddy bears have their picnic.
Every teddy bear who's been good is in for a treat today. There's lots of marvelous things to eat and wonderful games to play. Beneath the trees where nobody sees, they hide and seek as long as they please, for that's the way the teddy bears have their picnic. Picnic time for teddy bears. The little teddy bears are having a wonderful time today. Watch them, catch them unawares, see them picnic on their holidays. See them gaily gad about, they love to sing and shout, they never have any cares. At 6 o'clock their mummies and daddies will take them home to bed, because they're tired little teddy bears.
If you go down in the woods today, you'd better not go alone. It's lovely down in the woods today, but safer to stay at home. 'Cause every bear that ever there was will gather there together, because today's the day that teddy bears have their picnic.
Oh, thank you, Keith. Do you remember I read you a poem about Arabella Miller and her funny caterpillar,
Oh, yes, she put it on her mother.
and upon her baby brother, naughty girl. Well, Alison Waterton has sent us the music to Arabella Miller. And so now it's a song and not a poem.
Yes.
Would you like to hear it?
I certainly would. Good.
Little Arabella Miller found a furry caterpillar. First she put it on her mother, then upon her baby brother. Little Arabella Miller, take away that caterpillar. Ooh, I wouldn't like anyone to put a caterpillar on me. Ooh, oh.
No, but you wouldn't be frightened of a butterfly now, would you?
Oh, no.
And caterpillars do turn into butterflies, you know.
That's true.
Yes, this one did. There once was a caterpillar fella, and he was ever so fat. And I'm willing to bet that you have never met a fatter caterpillar than that. It's a pity, said the caterpillar fella, I think I'd rather be dead. Then what a bit of luck, along came a duck. What's the matter, caterpillar, he said. It's my weight, said the caterpillar fella. Oh, what am I going to do? I'm getting so big, I'll be bigger than the pig that I saw at the caterpillar zoo. Said the duck to the caterpillar fella, it's all that chocolate pud. To reduce your hips, do without your fish and chips, for the batter caterpillar's no good. On a diet went the caterpillar fella, didn't even have a biscuit with his tea. And he got so thin that he fell out of his skin. Oh, a flatter caterpillar was he. Now he's older, is our caterpillar fella, and of all the peculiar things, what he was before, he isn't anymore, 'cause they've given him a couple of wings. Now he's happy, is our caterpillar fella, as he flies through the very blue sky. And I'm willing to bet that you have never met a fatter caterpillar, but it really doesn't matter, you've never met a better butterfly. Ooh. What have you got there?
Oh, I've got a lap full of humps to show you. Lots.
That reminds me of a song. I can't think what it's called, though.
Never mind about that. We've got to sing Humpty Dumpty again. We've had ever so many pictures of him.
Yes, we have.
Lots.
And this is the first one, from a girl with a lovely name, Margella. And she's drawn a very bright Humpty, with a green bow tie. Look at that wall. Doesn't it look a long way down?
Oh, dear. It looks much safer on Lucy Chandler's wall. And Humpty feels so safe, he's even got his hands behind his back.
Oh, cheeky thing, yes. Pride comes before a fall, they do say. But Lindsay Taylor has good reason to be proud of her Humpty. Now, she's used some lovely bright felt-tip pens. Not only for Humpty and the wall, but a beautiful rainbow and a bright orange sun.
Smashing. Last one now, and it's Humpty with a hat on. A top hat at that.
Ooh, I beg your pardon?
You heard.
Oh.
This behatted Humpty was drawn by Elizabeth Job. Just look at that enormous wall.
Oh, it's big, isn't it? Yeah. Just counting the bricks. Wait a minute.
You haven't got time, Keith. You've got to accompany me.
Why, where are you going?
I'm going to see Humpty Dumpty. Ready?
Right.
Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Oh dear. Do you realise I've only sung little songs today?
Yes, I'm afraid you have. And you haven't got time for any more now because just one more song. That's a song about a mouse. It's a little mouse that lives in a grandfather clock. He seems to spend most of his time running up and down. Sharon Carclins has chosen some very jolly colours for her clock, hasn't she?
Much better that than boring old dark brown clocks. And Justine Heseltine has chosen a lovely antique clock, the kind with a glass bowl over it. That's a good idea, Justine. We can all see the mouse.
Let's all sing the song, shall we?
Right.
Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck one, the mouse ran down. Hickory dickory dock.
There, the clock's just struck. Time to go.
How many dongs is that?
17 3/4.
That's your hat size. Come on, let's say goodbye.
Bye-bye, everybody. See you next week.
See you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We got a handful of songs to sing you. Can't stop my voice when it longs to sing you. New songs and blues songs and songs to bring you happiness, no more no less. Moreover, wherever we may roam to, or any shore that we may be blown to, we know that we're gonna feel at home too. La bella musica, jazz and cha-cha-cha, calypso and street vendor cries, strains of old refrains, sleepy time baby, lullaby. We got a handful of songs to sing you, can't stop my voice when it longs to sing you. New songs and blues songs and songs to bring you happiness, no more no less. Moreover, wherever we may roam to, or any shore that we may be blown to, we know that we're gonna feel at home too. La bella musica, jazz.